Today we are cooking our bacon jalapeno macaroni and cheese casserole, and you are just gonna love it. So let's get cooking. So we're gonna start with our pasta. I'm gonna be using Rotini today. You can use elbow or some little bow tie pasta. We've got some spicy mustard, milk. For your cheeses, we're gonna use either sharp or mild. I'm gonna be using some sharp cheddar cheese today, some Parmesan cheese and some provolone cheese, some chicken bouillon cubes, flour, butter, some coarse ground black pepper. For your other seasonings, we're going to use some parsley, garlic powder, salt, and onion powder, evaporated milk, cornstarch, and some sour cream. Now I like to add some bacon and also either some jalapenos or serrano peppers. Along with your ingredients, you need to have a 13x9 baking dish. Before you get started, I suggest going ahead and taking your bacon, getting it cooked. I like to put mine in the air fryer. That way it's super easy and it's not messy or anything to clean up. You can check out our video on how to do your bacon in your air fryer. You'll love that. Also, go ahead and take your baking dish and get it prepped. You can either put some spray, cooking spray in it, or some olive oil in the bottom. We're going to get our pot ready. We've got our water in it for our pasta. We're going to get it all boiling. I'm using the Rotini. You need 1 pound of that. And I'm going to leave a link for you for this pot in the description section. It's from a place called Our Place. And my daughter got me this pot for a gift, and it is absolutely fantastic. You see this little spout right here. When you're draining your pasta, it is just wonderful. And like I said, I'll leave you that link. And while we're waiting for this to boil, I'm going to go ahead and go over here and get everything all ready for our cheese sauce. Our water is boiling, and we are ready to put in our pasta. We'll put in 1 pound and we're going to let it boil for about 7 minutes, and we'll be right back. We've been boiling for almost 7 minutes, and it looks like our pasta is exactly with the way we want it. It is still a little firm, and that's what you want. We don't want to overcook it for this recipe. So now we're going to go drain it, and I'll be right back. So I just finished putting the pasta in the sink, and now let's see, I'm going to turn on the cold water, and I like to just rinse it off really quickly. There we go, with some cold water. And now I've just put the pasta back in the pot, and we're going to set it aside while we work on our cheese sauce. The first thing we're doing is we're melting those 4 tablespoons of butter. And right before this, I did preheat the oven to 350. Now, as soon as your butter is melted, I want you to go ahead and take your flour, put your flour in, and we're just going to mix that up. Now, once you have that mixed up really well, we're going to slowly start adding in your milk. And we're actually going to be doing 3 cups of milk. Just going to do a little bit at a time. Now, we have our heat on low while we're doing this. Now, once you get quite a bit of that milk in there and you're mixing this up, you might want to take your whisk, and that helps to break up your smaller pieces. And here goes our last cup of milk. Now, I have just added into here, there's a little bit left, I have just added the can of evaporated milk that had been mixed together with the cornstarch, and I just poured all of that in. Going to put in 1 tablespoon of the spicy mustard. Now, I've gone ahead and I've taken our spices. There's 4 of them here. We've got the parsley, we've got the salt, and then we have our garlic powder and our onion powder. And I went ahead and took a tablespoon each of those and mixed them all up here. And now I'm going to put this into our mixture. Now, once you have all your seasonings in here, go ahead and turn your heat up, and we need to get this to boil. And as soon as it gets to be boiling, then we're going to reduce it down to about medium. Now, if you're learning something today and this is helpful, please go down there and click that like button and subscribe. That way YouTube knows you like us. So now, while this is thickening up, we're going to go ahead and add in our chopped up jalapenos, or you can use some serrano peppers. And that's what I'm using today, is a few little chopped up serrano peppers. We are now getting nice and thick, and I added just a little bit of chicken bouillon, one of those little cubes, and I just mashed it up and just put a little bit in here just for a little extra flavor. Now I'm going to take the serrano peppers that I have chopped up, and I'm going to put those in here to really add some good flavor. Get every little piece in. There we go. Well, after I have added those peppers, I want to add my bacon. And what I do is I just take the bacon strips that are already cooked, and I put those in a baggie and just really mash those up really good. And now I have added my crushed up bacon. Let me tell you, this really is starting to smell fantastic. I can't wait to eat it. Now we've turned our heat off, and we're going to slowly add in our 2 cups of shredded cheese. And I'm using some sharp cheddar today. And we're just going to stir this until it all melts. Keep stirring till all of your cheddar cheese has melted. Now we're going to take our pasta and we're going to add it to our cheese mixture. Well, I believe we now have our pasta completely coated, and now we're going to go start layering this in our baking dish. Now we're going to take our mac and cheese, we're going to put half of that in our baking dish. And then this next step that I'm going to do, I got this idea from a site that is called Carlsbad Cravings, and Jennifer is the owner of that site, and I will put the link to her YouTube and to her website at the bottom of this video. Now we have half of our macaroni mixture in our baking pan, and we're going to take this provolone cheese and we're just going to lay it right across the top. I think that this is just an incredible idea that she had. And now I have taken put a thin layer of sour cream. I think it came out to about 3/4 of a cup maybe of sour cream, and I just put that completely across the top. Now we have our second layer of pasta, and we're going to top this off with some Parmesan cheese. Our Parmesan cheese is on top, and we are ready to go to the oven. It's time to take out our mac and cheese. It looks great, and I will see you on that next video that's popping up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.